You learn a new word today, just one new word. And suddenly, somehow, that word is absolutely everywhere you look. A book, a podcast, a stranger's conversation on the bus beside you. You buy a red car. Now every car you pass on the road seems red. Is the universe trying to send you some kind of secret message? Or is your own brain quietly playing a very clever trick on you? This is the Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon. It was named after a German militant group that nobody was thinking about. Studies and surveys suggest most people have experienced this strange effect at some point. And almost nobody actually knows why it happens to them. The setup. The story begins in 1994, inside a quiet Minnesota newspaper office. He had heard the name Baader-Meinhof twice in a single 24-hour window. It was the German terrorist group from the 1970s, suddenly everywhere at once. So he wrote in, asking if any other readers had noticed this strange effect too. Readers flooded the column with their own uncanny stories of seeing things everywhere. A name was finally born for something everyone secretly felt. But the phenomenon itself was much older than Terry's small newspaper letter. Psychologists already had a clinical, scientific name for exactly this experience. Psychologists call it the frequency illusion. In 2005, a Stanford linguist finally gave this strange illusion real scientific weight. Zwicky studied how certain words seem to multiply the moment we first notice them. He argued the illusion runs on two distinct psychological gears, working together quietly. Gear 1, selective attention. Your brain quietly filters out almost everything happening around you in any given second. Your brain receives roughly 11 million bits of information every single second. But conscious awareness only processes around 40 to 50 of those bits. Everything else is noise, filtered silently before you ever consciously notice it. But when something becomes important to you, the brain's filter quietly shifts its priorities. A new word, a new car, a new diagnosis suddenly gets priority over the noise. Gear 2, confirmation bias. Your brain begins actively searching for evidence that the pattern you noticed is real. It remembers every hit and quietly forgets all the misses that don't fit. The brain is a pattern detector, not a truth detector. Together, these two quiet forces create the convincing illusion of sudden frequency. The word wasn't actually appearing more often. You were simply noticing it more. But there was something far deeper running underneath all of this. Kahneman called these mental shortcuts heuristics, fast, automatic, and mostly invisible. The brain uses them to save precious energy and quickly predict the world around you. One key shortcut is what Kahneman called the availability heuristic. If something comes to mind easily, we automatically assume that it must be common. Plane crashes feel frequent because the news makes them vivid, not because they are. Baader-Meinhof works the same way. Novelty makes memory unusually sticky and bright. The experiment. Researchers have tested the frequency illusion directly, asking participants to track words in controlled texts. Participants first learned obscure words, then read carefully randomized passages of text. They consistently overestimated how often those new words actually appeared in the texts. Participants consistently overestimated word frequency, sometimes reporting words that never appeared at all. The brain didn't just notice the word. It actively invented its imagined frequency. But here is the part that changes everything you just learned. The Baader-Meinhof effect isn't a glitch in your brain. It's actually a feature. The same mechanism that fools you is what allows you to learn anything at all. Every expert was once a beginner caught inside this very illusion. A doctor who suddenly sees the symptoms that other people walk right past. A birdwatcher who hears dozens of species inside what seems like a silent forest. The illusion is simply the cost of paying real attention to something new. Reality doesn't change, your filter does. So the next time a brand new word seems to follow you around for a week, Don't call it fate. Call it your brain finally listening to the world. The world was always this loud. You just couldn't hear it yet.